Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE and finally a little piece of justice in America. Amber Guyger has been found guilty of killing Botham Jean. We know on September 6, 2018, this police officer went into the wrong apartment, killed an unarmed black man while he was eating ice cream. And she was found guilty by her peers in Dallas, Texas. This may or may not be a watershed moment, but this woman had the audacity in her attorneys to claim the castle doctrine, self-defense in her own apartment, in which she was not in her own apartment. And I'm glad the prosecutors put up a fight in saying that was disgraceful, that this so-called black judge let that in. But the jury saw through all the weeds and they convicted Amber Guyger. Anybody who walks into a house, you know, once you walk into your house, you know it's your house. You don't keep going in and think that it's some kind of intruder and say that because she was using text messages and talking to her boyfriend that she could not remember where she was. This to me was some kind of ritual homicide for her maybe to join a gang or something, because this whole incident does not make any sense. Was this some kind of racist initiation that they told her maybe she would get away with if she killed a black man? But Amber Guyger and her lawyers and the police union and the so-called police chief in Dallas believed that she would get away with it. Yes, she was fired, but let me tell you something. If she would have found not guilty, she would have got her job back. We know that because that's what they do in some major cities. But this witch was found guilty. And for all the other police officers, maybe this will send a sign that you don't have carte blanche to kill any black man across the country and expect to be found not guilty. Amber Guyger, this was one of the craziest, ridiculous murders I have ever seen. And for her to bring up this type of defense, that you walked into another man's apartment, made him out to be the intruder, killed him, and invoked the castle doctrine in his apartment. This is how bad white supremacy has gotten in America, where you can do something like that in somebody else's house. I thought the prosecutors didn't put up a strong enough case, but evidently that jury in Dallas, Texas didn't want to hear it. It took them 2 days to convict this woman, this evil woman. She took a man's life away from him for virtually no reason. Why would a man be eating ice cream in your house? All you had to do was look, oh, this might, you know where you at. She wasn't high. She wasn't under the influence of alcohol. But the only thing she was under the influence is that she was going to kill a black man that day. And it was Botham Jean. This wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. This was something that was set up, and she had to go through it. Yes, I don't want to hear 7 to 10. I don't want to hear 10 to 20. I want to hear some of that good old Texas justice life. I don't want to see the black judge, female judge, go up on her light on the sentence. I want to give her that old-fashioned black man sentencing. Amber Guyger is a disgrace. But believe me, there are plenty of other Amber Guygers on the police force across this nation who have killed black men for no reason at all. And their families have to deal with not having their loved one around, a very highly intelligent man who was committed to doing right by his family and building something for himself. Now, he's not here, but at least there is some kind of justice for him. Yes, I watched after the verdict, there were many people celebrating that Amber Guyger was found guilty, but that still doesn't bring Botham Jean back. A decent man. And it always seems like the decent ones get killed by the police. We have to remember, this is just not the first. There will be many more because they don't stop. And they will always claim self-defense because that's their get out of jail free card. But maybe by her going to jail, they'll think about it before they pull the trigger on another black man, an unarmed black man eating ice cream. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE, underground news that you can use. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.